What's up, fellas? Well, it is February 19th, and I told you guys I'm going to be hitting the sand bass run hard this year. Have a couple of days, supposed to be raining this afternoon, so kind of postponed my work a little bit, so I'm going to take that advantage to go hit some creeks. We're going to go catch a ton of fish this spring, and let's have a good time, and I'll see you guys down on the water. Alright, fellas, I'm at another creek plumb across the city from the last one I was at, and that's how we want to do this. We want to hit as many of them as we can and get it all figured out. Alright, let's start out bouncing a jig off bottom, and then if I get hung up quite a bit, then we'll have to switch to something else. It's a good swimmer. Oh yeah, she's pretty. All right. You guys ready? First cast. New creek. I can't tell you about that. Oh, I hooked my tail. That's one thing. Ain't gonna swim good when you hook the tail. So, not gonna get a bite like that. Yeah, I like these little Lew's. It's a Laser TXS speed stick. IM7. I have no idea what all that stuff stands for. It's a power medium with a fast action. And I'm running 6-pound high-vis Suffix line. And working an 1/8 chartreuse jig head with a BarFly Go-Go minnow on there. And I'm running it real close to bottom as best I can. Yeah, so I'm not getting hung up, which is good. We'll just run this. Oh, got one right at the bank, right there in front of me. Whoa, he's not happy. Oh, he's a big one. That's a big fish, guys. That's a big sandy. He followed it in. That's a big sandy. Oh man. That sucker's huge. That's the biggest sandy I've caught this year in 2020 right there, guys. That sucker's fat. All right. So, what was that? Third cast? So it looks like we're gonna have a good day. And I ain't even got the minnows broke out yet. Let me get my stringer set up and we'll move on to the next one. Oh, nice fish. Well, as a matter of fact, let me show you how nice it is. That's a 5-gallon bucket right there. He's bigger than the bucket. Man, I hope all my fish are that size today. Yes, sir. I hope they're all that size today. So, I love fishing on the boat with Sam and Jake. And spent so much time doing it in the last few months that it almost handicapped me because I got so used to it I forgot to get back to the fundamentals of what I've always done, and today is what I'm going to be doing. Fundamentals. There's my bag, guys. Y'all love my bag, don't you? Don't y'all like my bag? I sure like my bag. Today I brought both of my those new Lew's 50 name rods. I don't know why they name it all this crap, why they just can't call it something. But I got a pair of those, rigged different. And I brought one of my Crappie Max power lights for the crappie. So I'm gonna go after the sand bass first, and then I'll go after the crappie after that. So that fish right there followed me and hit me at the bank. He hit that jig, I'd say 5 foot off the shore. And what that may mean is that they're on this side, not that side. Or it may mean my retrieve was too slow and that he followed it for a long time. So I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to follow it and get suspicious and swim away. So we'll work it slow for a little while. And then if I'm still having similar results, then I may switch up to a faster retrieve and make them chase it. I found that when they feel like it's getting away, they attack better. Right now, oh, he just hit it, but he didn't swallow it. Golly, good hit, but he'll follow it. He'll follow it. Yep, hit it again. Yeah, my retrieve's too slow, I think. I think my retrieve's too slow. And that's just something you gotta fiddle with. Got him. See, he followed it all the way in. Got it, right? He thought he was gonna lose it, right? And he only had the tail. So, okay, guys. So here's what happened. I caught 2 fish on about 5 casts, and both of them hit the bait about 4 or 5 foot off the bank. So what that tells me is I'm bringing it in too slow. So I'm gonna let it hit bottom, and I'm going to speed up the retrieve. Again, I'm using an 1/8 ounce chartreuse jig head, and I'm using a go-go minnow. So right now, I'm doubling the speed of my retrieve. Yep, I got him right there. See, now I caught that fish halfway across the creek. So that's what we need. We need a medium retrieve. That's it. We need to hit bottom, then come up off bottom with a medium retrieve. There it is. That's what they're hitting. So that's what you need to do, fellers. Let me show you my little rig. I'll push the minnow back up. So that's what I'm using right there. And high vis line doesn't bother them a bit. And don't bother the crappie either, unless the water's crystal clear. Alright. We're gonna put 1 per hook until we catch too many. Then we'll start doubling them up after that. Alright. He got him. Oh, he came off. Maybe he'll chase it. I'll let it settle back out. Come chase it. Come chase it. Come chase it. Come chase it. Man, sometimes when you fast retrieve, they'll swoop in to get it. And what they'll do is they'll grab the tail. See, look at that. That's what they do. They swoop in to get it, and they only get the tail, and they slip the tail down the hook shank. So another thing you could do, oh, and look, he tore it. See how that? It's got a tear in it. So I need to put a new one on. Another thing you can do, I'm going to just throw that down there. I'm not going to leave it here. I'm just putting it over there so it'll remind me that it's not any good. But another thing you can do to help not lose those hookups due to them pulling the bait off the shank is super gluing it on. I do that a lot. So let's drop this in the water and see how she swims. Perfect. Just exactly like I want it. Tell you what, guys, it's chilly. It was 39 degrees when I left. It's probably about 41 right now. And you just kind of forget about it when you start catching fish. It's fun. Okay, so they slowed down on my go-go minnow. So what I'm going to try to do here, and this is what I've rigged for, is I'm going to switch to my, I put an 1/8 ounce rooster tail on. I was running a 1/4 ounce on the 17th a couple days ago, but I feel like that's a little bit big for this time of year. So I'm going to run an 1/8 ounce this morning, provided it casts well. Should do good. Give me a little bit more spoon action, a little more shine in the water. Oh yeah, fish on. Yeah, see it. Rooster tails are always a first cast fish. Jeez. So what I need is I got overcast skies. So what those fish are looking for is flash. They're looking for that flash of the side of a shad. But with no sunshine, we're not getting the flash. I know, you're upset. Got a hook in your lip. Got a piercing. Oh, she's another nice one. Look at that one. Big old fat dude. Don't hook me. Don't hook me. Nice little fish. Yep. We got us some nice ones in here. Oh, did I lose one? I think I lost one. I don't know. Can't remember. I think I did. I think I just lost one. That happens sometimes. They get hung up in this brush at the bottom of the bank, and when I go to pull them up, that stringer, those stringer claws get undone. The fish just swim away. That sucks. I don't want to lose fish. I'm trying to catch fish. I don't like those metal stringers. I've lost a bunch of fish on those before. It's chilly, fellas. It's chilly this morning. Chilly this morning. That one. Good gracious. He wanted that pretty bad. I think this is a little bit smaller guy. See if I get a 10 out of him though. See if I can get a 10 out of him. Nope. Maybe. Let me get him up here. Oh yeah, he's 10. Whew, I thought he's a little bit smaller than that. He's swimming deep and I couldn't see him good. Why? Awesome. Guys, I love doing this. This is so much fun. I love crappie fishing and I love catfish. I love all fishing. Don't get me wrong. Man, when the sand bass run comes and you can just come down here and lay into them, it's so much fun. Especially if you've had like a bad season or maybe work a lot, you don't get to fish all that much. It's real rewarding to be able to come down here and actually produce on your only day off, or an evening after work when it starts to get time change. I mean, yesterday Monday I caught 8 fish in 1 hour, and I was changing baits, just kind of trying everything. I wasn't getting super serious. I still caught 8, so I just walked up on a spot, threw out, and caught on my second cast. It's random. No calculation, no studying, no advice. Just look at Google Maps, pick you a spot that looks good, and start working it. Let me go kind of slow. Oh, there he is. Heck, that fish caught himself. I was sleeping at the wheel. Sleeping at the wheel. Got a sniffly nose, guys. Oh, sniffly nose. Well, there's an 11. 11s are good. 13, 14s are better. 11s are good. You know what, actually? I think I'm going to let that one go. Fellas, ain't no use in keeping them little small ones. Pop it and reel it slow. There he is. Oh, that one's a better. Oh, he got off. Man, that was a better fish. Jeez. How'd I lose that fish? Hey, if you guys have been watching my channel for very long, you know I gotta miss a fish or two every trip. Why don't you guys fire off also in the comments and tell me what part of the country you're in. And if you live in Dallas Metroplex, Dallas-Fort Worth, tell me what city you live in. And that way, if I'm in that area, I could hit you up. Maybe you guys want to come fish. I fished Toledo Bend. I'll go down to the coast around Rockport and fish. I plan on fishing Louisiana a few times this year. I'm going to go over Cane River and Natchitoches and fish, I hope. And I want to go down to Slidell, maybe down to, I'm going to go down to Grand Isle There's another one of them. Probably 10s, but we ain't probably gonna chance it. That one's milky. See that? So I just said I didn't catch any milky ones, and then boom, there was one. Oh, I just missed one. Oh, there he is. Came back for it. Like I said, they always come back for it if you'll let them. They'll always come back for it if you'll let them come back for it. Got a couple of, man, too many of them little males. I'm not gonna keep these little bitty guys. I mean, he's not little, he's over 10. He's just right at 10, you know? It's not what I want. Another milky. Yep, yes sir. There's some kind of current and stuff right there. They're obviously, that may be not a good place to cast for me then. If I've got a bunch of males trying to fertilize in that current, they're all gonna be that smaller size fish. The females are bigger. Yeah, there he is. Yes, sir. That one wasn't shy about eating it. He was hungry. He wasn't shy at all. Wasn't shy at all. Alright. That's a fat one. He's not super big, but he's fat. Dadgummit, he got it in his gill. Yep. I can get it out. I can get it out. I can find it. Oh, it came out. Fantastic. That's a male. He's all milky. He's all milky. Make sure I kept all my fish. These suckers are good at getting off this stringer. Come on, get in there. Alright. I think I'm going to move these guys over to this little stream. Because, I don't want them to have so much room to roam. I just want them to be in a little bit of water. I just want them to be... That way they don't come off as easy. There we go. Oh, got him. All right. Yes, sir. Yep, that'll do it. I'll take it. I'll take him. Sure will. He ain't the biggest of the group, but he's legal. I'll take him. He's milky. Milky little male. Throw him on the stringer. Throw him on the stringer. One more. One more and I'll call this good. For now, anyway. Because I really want to go try to catch some crappie. I think I might know where there's some are. Stop flopping. Stop flopping. Alright. This fish is going crazy. Trying to get away. You can't have away. I caught about a dozen fish. And there we go. Right away. First cast on a rooster tail. Oh, he's jumping around. That might be a largemouth. Sandy's usually don't jump out of the water like that. Oh, it's sand bass. Anyway, I caught my first dozen in the first hour I was here. And then right after that, they slowed down. And I didn't know what to do. I guess as a front moved in, And that front started causing these fish to, oh, by the way, I don't drink Coke, I don't drink caffeine, so that's not my trash. Anyway, that front moved in, and the fish quit biting. And I wasn't sure if they were going to start again. Oh, lost that fish. Get back on there. That's probably not a good idea, but it's what I got to work with. Because I was dummy and didn't bring a better stringer. Oh, I got him. He came back for it. He bumped it, and I thought, well, is it bottom or a fish? And it's a fish. Oh, yeah. Man, these things fight. Goodness gracious. Good fighters. Good fighting fish. Enjoy that. Sure enjoy that. Got him. Ooh, felt him bump it and he didn't commit, so I just let it pause and he came back after it. Yes, sir. Sometimes that pause is good. Ooh, he's not happy. That's a big one. Yeah, that's a nice fish right there. That's a nice one. Nice one. Yep. That's about a 12 and a half, 13. I like those size. Those are good size. Nice fish. All right, guys. That's officially half my limit. So, I mean, my little stringer is just not going to hardly hold anymore. Because those bottom fish are big. And if I start putting 2 per hook, they're going to bend them hooks open. And honestly, I want to go try to get on the crappie. I may not find a crappie one, but I want one. I want to find one. So let's get up here and hook this last fish on a hook he might fit on. There we go. And I'm gonna have to stop by the gas station and pick me up a little styrofoam cooler for these things.